High in the rainforest canopy, a small frog turns falling into flight.
Wallace's flying frog lives where the air is thick and the trees never end.
In the canopy, distance is measured in gaps, not ground. Its secret is in its feet, broad webbing that catches air like a living wing.
Strong grip gives it control before every leap.
Gliding begins with a precise launch, not a fall.
In the first split second, it commits to the air. By spreading its webbed feet, the frog increases surface area and creates lift.
It doesn't flap, it steers, gliding from tree to tree. Subtle posture changes shift its glide path like a living parachute.
A slight twist can turn danger into a clean landing.
Wind in the canopy is complex, and the frog uses it instead of fighting it.
Landing is the hardest part, finding grip on a moving surface.
Toe pads catch first, absorbing impact and preventing a slip.
After landing, it becomes still. Camouflage returns instantly.
Gliding saves time, avoids the ground, and escapes predators. Staying high reduces encounters with many ground-level threats.
The canopy is a buffet, if you can reach it efficiently.
The webbing forms 4 separate air-catching surfaces, one on each foot.
The body flattens, increasing drag and stabilizing the glide.
Each launch is a calculation of distance, angle, and landing grip.
By adjusting limb angles, it can steer left or right without flapping. Spreading wider increases drag, slowing descent for a safer landing.
Rain makes surfaces slippery and air turbulent. Gliding becomes harder.
Adhesion and grip decide whether the landing succeeds. The canopy is a highway system, and gliding is the shortcut.
When threatened, gliding becomes an escape tactic in seconds.
The larger the gap, the more valuable controlled glide becomes. Precision matters when the target is barely wider than a foot. After movement, stillness hides it from watchful eyes. In dense foliage, even a short glide can mean freedom from pursuit.
The rainforest is a world of slick surfaces and constant motion. Lift, drag, and control come from spreading, angling, and stabilizing the limbs.
Steering is the difference between a landing and a fall.
From above, its glide looks like a controlled slide through air.
Monsoon nights create the perfect stage for canopy movement.
Gliding reduces exposure and creates distance fast.
Gliding costs less energy than repeated climbing and jumping.
This frog isn't just adapted to the canopy, it's designed for it.
With feet like wings and a mind for precision, Wallace's flying frog makes the canopy its airspace.
A flexible runway demands perfect timing.
Changing the launch angle changes the entire flight path.
It threads through obstacles by steering with limbs and body tilt. Brief light reveals a flight most predators never notice. Broad leaves act like landing pads in the canopy.
Control continues even after touchdown.
The Rainforest Canopy is a puzzle of spacing and opportunity.
Staying in the canopy avoids dangers and saves vital time.
The canopy is noisy, yet the frog's movement remains quiet. Rest happens in sheltered pockets above the storm. Every gap is a decision: climb, jump, or glide.
A clean leap sets up a stable glide. Stability comes from symmetry and subtle corrections.
Turning is a balance of drag and direction.
A soft landing preserves energy and avoids alerting predators.
Once still, it blends into the rainforest's green geometry.
The canopy never stops moving, even when the frog does.
Webbed feet, sticky pads, and body control combine into one gliding system.
In a vertical forest, gliding is the fastest way to cross open space.
With every landing, it prepares for the next flight.
Familiar routes can mean safer travel through the canopy maze.
Even a sudden drop becomes controlled flight within moments. Moist air wraps around the webbing, shaping the glide. Small adjustments create clean outcomes.
Safe perches protect it from both weather and predators.
Darkness returns, and movement becomes even harder to detect. Gliding converts height into distance with minimal effort. Weather changes quickly, but the frog's strategy remains the same.
With height and technique, it can travel farther than expected for such a small animal.
A perfect landing ends the flight without noise.
After motion, it becomes a statue of green in the rain. The canopy shines with moisture, turning every surface into a landing pad or a hazard. Gliding is an elegant solution to a forest built in layers. It glides to new hunting grounds, then strikes with precision. The posture returns, ready for another flight. The canopy offers many routes. Only one needs to be safe.
One leap turns into a silent crossing above the forest.
It uses the forest's structure as guidance and cover.
The flight ends where it began, hidden in the canopy.
By spreading its webbed feet like wings and steering with tiny shifts, Wallace's flying frog glides through the canopy, turning the rainforest into open air.